In this video, let's go over the Dubai real estate market overview for April of 2025. Now, today is May 22nd. So we have sales volume of 17,979, which is up 55.4% versus April of 2024. Price per square foot on an average, it went up 2.3% versus April 2024, 1,583 per square meter AED. Sales volume is up 95% versus April 2024, which is 62.4 billion AED. So most of it is the apartment segment, 13,737. This is up 42.3% versus April 2024 with a sales volume of in April 26.7 billion. So villas, 3,223 villas were sold, which is up 134% versus April of 2024. Why? Because there's the Dubai real estate market consists of even a little higher than 80% of apartments, and of less than 20% is actually villas and townhouses. So if you were ever wondering what is the most appreciation, the most unique thing to buy, sometimes if you have the budget, the villas are extremely good potential. Depends on the area, depends on the developer, of course, and depends on the square foot and the price. So 419 commercial residence offices. This is up 54% versus April 2024, which the sales volume is 1.1 billion. Plots up 126%. So the developers are buying up the plots to make more villas, townhouses, apartments, because the market is still in need. All of the handovers that will be handed over by the end of 2025, 2030, I would say, it's not enough if every year 200,000 new residents keep coming like last year. This year, it's probably going to be more. So apartments price compared to last year, same time, it's 1.3 million is the average, down 2.4%. Villa prices went up 2.2%. About 3.5 million is a median villa price. Commercial price 1.9. This is up almost 60%. Plots are down 45%. And buildings price 10 million went down 66%. So the rental prices, 81,000 AED. This I would say is something like, this is a good price. This is the market price of something like an Al Furjan, a one bedroom. That's exactly the number. So it's up 8%. So if you're thinking about buying to rent out, 10% is like the what you're going to get in increased rental amounts per year, I would say, and capital appreciation average 10% per year. Villas up 12.5% versus the same time in April. A standard average price is 180 to 200,000 basically, and the normal up to 240, I would say. Commercial down almost 40% compared to April 2024. So this shows the sales by category. 43 we have apartments, 38 we have villas, the green is plots, purple is commercial. So since apartments are the most affordable and the easiest entrance into Dubai real estate with the payment plans, that's why the 43% is higher. So top performing areas of April 2025, JVC. It shows a high performing, but I would be careful in JVC because by 2030, once all of these developers hand over all of these units, I believe that it's going to be very competitive to make money on the resale and on the rental. I think it's going to be very, very competitive. So I would be careful with that. Business Bay is always doing great. Al Yanis, Wadi El Safa, Dubai Marina. Dubai Marina is very established. There's not much to buy there. There was a couple last launches. There's no more plots there. So property sales volume by price. So the green 1.1 to 2 million. Yes, this is the most common. This is the segment of like 3 to 400,000 euro. This is the segment. This is the most popular entrance into Dubai real estate. If you're in a different country as a foreigner, 18% is the 2 to 3 million. 27% below 1 million. This can be small studios by not such big developers. And more than 5 million is 11%. So monthly property sales volume from January, it was at 14,000 to now in April, 18,000. So property sales volume over the years. So starting 2014, it was at around almost 6,000. Then it went down, a little down. This is already COVID. Then once COVID issues went away, the market is booming. This is what's going on real time. So if you thought that there's a bubble or something like that, no, there's not. I can give you a PDF where I can put you a bunch of government links and things like Night Cross reports, UBS Global Index reports. So you will know that this bubble, it's not going to happen. There will be a time in the future, who knows when the prices in Dubai will be like London, New York prices. And this is guaranteed to happen when, I don't know, eventually. But up to 2033, up to 2040, the prices will keep going and up because of the government initiatives and what they're doing. They're changing the infrastructure. They're making things easier. There's a lot of things going on. So it's a great time to get in if you didn't do it yet. So there's good options. It's still affordable. The developers are still giving payment plans. So, there's a lot of benefits. It's still a good time. So property sales volume in April over the years, we can see from 10 billion going down. After COVID, up. Very easy to see this. So this is the property change in April over the years. So it was usually 900 AED to 1,200 price per square foot, and now the average 1.583. But there are locations where it can be 1,000, 100, 1,100, 1,200. There are. First sale versus resale. So the first sale is the off-plan market. And we can see that the off-plan market is doing amazing. It's all the majority of the sales, it's the off-plan. It's the people that are understanding it's a good time and it's not too late to invest. Resale, 33%. So 2/3 of the market is the off-plan market as per statistics for April 2025. So these are the top 5 projects that are registered in the Dubai Land Department that did the highest, most expensive apartment sold. So we can see Bulgari Lighthouse, but of course it's extremely ultra luxury. Then we have private residence, Dubai Jumeirah Second, Orly by Amniat. Amniat's a great, fantastic, bespoke, you can say, developer. Como Residence at Palm Jumeirah, so this is by Nakhil, also top developer, fantastic, but expensive. And we have the 118 at Burj Khalifa. Now the best-selling projects in April, as per the Dubai Land Department statistics, Bengadi Elite, Bengadi Skyrise. Why? Because Bengadi is very affordable. They have decent payment plans. They're a good quality builder. They're not the best, and they're definitely not the worst. They're decent. They're good. So they got the highest volume for first and second in the apartments. Then we have One Sky Park by Man. Then we have on the fourth and fifth place. This is where I would look towards to investing. Shoba Orbis, Shoba Solis. Me, I would pick Shoba Orbis. It's in a already established community in Motor City. So Shoba Orbis is going to have a metro right outside of the building. So easy access, and if it's a rental, it's going to gain capital appreciation. You're always going to have renters that are going to want to rent there. So I would definitely look towards Shoba Orbis, and Shoba is the best quality for a great price that builds master communities. And Shoba Orbis is like a micro community. All there's like 3 buildings, all connected, with a podium for everybody, restaurants, cafes. Definitely, this is a good choice. If you want to talk about it, write me, call me anytime. So there you can get a 1 bedroom for about 1.1 million starting price, 20% down, then installments by 10%, 40% on the handover, which you can mortgage. I can also share that information, which you can mortgage. Then you rent it out, and you'll get decent ROI. You'll even get a better ROI here than Dubai Marina or downtown because the price is smaller. So you got to think, you got to take that into consideration also, because downtown is what, giving now 6% on average. Dubai Marina 5.5, same type. Here, what, 8% I think is, by the calculations, 8% is going to be at least, because in this area all the buildings are old. They don't have these kind of like amenities. They're all like 10-year-old buildings, but it's an established community with a lot of restaurants and the stores and shops. It has everything. So the potential is extremely high for Orbis. Definitely, I would suggest that. So resale apartments, we have on number 1, Azizi Riviera. This is in Shoba Heartland, volume 157. A lot of cheap studios were coming out of Azizi Riviera, 600,000 plus minus. Now people are flipping them. So we get that. We got Canal Front Residence, Peninsula, Mediterranean Cluster, Gulf Pomegranate. So this is the highest transaction of people flipping, investors, mostly Azizi Riviera. So I hope you found this useful. I'll start doing this every month. I think people that, I think you guys see a lot of commercials and people just at the developer showing this building and this building, but nobody's talking numbers. So let's talk numbers. So subscribe to me. If you have an idea that I should bring up on a video like this or a different format, leave it in the comments, subscribe. And if you feel you want to talk to me without, I'm not a pushy salesman, reach out to me. We'll talk about whatever you have on your mind. If I can assist you and we're a good fit for each other, we can work. If not, we can always be friends, and I'll never keep bothering you again. We just leave it at that. So thank you. Have a great day.